Hey, what's happening everybody? This is Royce from Pedal Metal, and today I want to share my JDM collection of Hot Wheels. I know a lot of you have been asking me about how come I don't do many JDM cars and what's the deal with your dislike of them or whatever, or seemingly dislike, which is not actually true. So I'll go ahead and show you what I have on hand. I don't have as many as I thought I did. I actually thought I had more, but we'll go ahead and take a look here. And we'll start from the newest, which I finally found the new Civic. So that'll be done here. I know Ferret wants me to do that. He's been wanting me to do that for a long time. So I could swear I had the older Civic, and I was waiting to get this one to do them as a pair. But for whatever reason, I've gone through all my Hot Wheels and I cannot find that Civic. So if someone has the plain white older Civic and would love to send it to me detail, that would be cool, because I wanted to do these as a pair. But anyway, we'll move on. It's the new Mazda RX-7, which is awesome. Of course, you have to have the obligatory 510 wagons, and you got the Kmart edition one, which I forget which one that one was. You guys probably know. I think it was this one here. I forget. And these actually, believe it or not, I did find all in the stores. None of these came from eBay. I had originally, as you probably know, this is like a $150 car, I think now. This, the Real Riders one. And I had originally bought two of them for $6, believe it or not. I think it was $6 and something off of... I'm trying to think... Or no, I guess I paid whatever they were at Target. So it would have been like $4 a piece. And I gave one away, which I now kind of regret doing that, because the person I gave it to doesn't seem to totally appreciate it a whole lot anyway. But so anyway, there we go. I should probably get a protective thing for that. There's a Celica loose here, which we have some others of those in the pack. 2010. FJ40, which my father had bought one of those new in '79, and my oldest brother still has it, and he has like, I think like 50,000 miles on it or something. Pretty cool. Subaru, which I know there's a lot of you want me to do Subarus, and I haven't got around to detailing any of those up yet. So I thought I had more of those. I do have one video of me of a Subaru. It's a no-name brand on the channel. Here's a 2010 Tundra. Pretty cool. And this I have in my box, even though I know it doesn't say Toyota Supra. If you ask me, this was a Toyota Supra. I mean, essentially, sure looks like one to me, but that was a earlier basically super treasure hunt, because it has the rubber tires and stuff, but it's a treasure hunt the way they used to do them before they had the Supers. So that's that one. I think I got that for like $5 at a toy show one time. Sorry, the camera's all absolutely backwards from what I'm used to here, where I have it positioned. So those are cool. Datsun 240. And I believe I have a whole bunch of color combinations of that. We'll get to that then. We have the Nissan Skylines of 2 of each, because I loved them that much. And the top one, actually, yeah, the top one's the one I want to detail really badly. I just love that car, and that it needs some work. It needs to be detailed. And see, I mainly I'll buy a lot of these in 2s. You'll see that, so I can open one and play with it or whatever, and have one to keep. Another Skyline in the white, the plain Jane from 2011. That would look cool too, I think. Detail. I mean, they did a pretty good job on it. I think the taillights and all the details painted in. It's very unusual for Hot Wheels to go to this extreme. I think that normally they don't have that kind of detail. My 87 Toyota pickup truck and 2012 RX-7. which I thought I could swear I have more of these RX-7s here somewhere, but I've been trying to organize all my cars into the makes and models, and I'm having some issues. I can't find half of what I thought I had. Okay, I get tons of requests for me to detail up GTR. I assume people mean this older one, which these two are my favorites because they are in a plain Jane paint scheme. They don't have the gaudy graphics all on them. The tampos are great on them. These are probably would be in some of my favorite Hot Wheels. I know you guys all think I don't like JDM stuff, but that's not true. And these are really treasured by me, I guess that was what I want to say. And these I found in the store. I never bought any of these online. Everything I have, I think most everything in this box I bought online. Newer Hot Wheels, Matchbox Miata, which I could swear I have this in gray somewhere too. I'm pretty sure somewhere, but I don't know what I did with it, which is a bad thing. 2010 Toyota Tundra Hot Wheels. Pretty cool. Datsun Bluebird 510. Much like the wagon, these are sought after. I do regret one time at Target I was in there and they had the John Morton race car series. They had these in with that paint scheme, and dummy me didn't buy them. Well, those things go through the roof now on eBay, and I regret that because I liked them, but I didn't have a job at the time. I was unemployed, and I was like, I guess I can't really be spending the money. So here's another one I'm pretty sure would be a good candidate to be detailed, would be the newer style GTR. So you have the silver and the white. Both are really, really well done from Hot Wheels. I mean, you can't beat you don't really even need to detail these because they're, all monochrome, and they pretty much have all the details done for you. This one here is a favorite of mine too. This plain white Integra GSR I always thought was really, really cool. I have this, I'm pretty sure I have this in a 10-pack as well, in the same colors, I believe, with the red and white with the red interior. But that would be a good one, and I think that would get a lot of views, I think, because a lot of people love those cars. I probably could detail that up and get a lot of views. I'm just going to grab all four of these since you guys have probably all seen these in the stores, and no big deal. And I have the orange one here somewhere. I know I do, in the Datsun 240Z. So I don't know what the deal is with why I keep losing stuff here. That's why I'm trying to organize. If I panned around the room, you guys would crap your pants because it's ridiculous. I have so much stuff that it's getting out of hand now. So I'm trying to organize these into different boxes. Of course, the AE86 Corolla. I grew up, my neighbor had one of these. He bought one. It was only like 2 years old at the time. It was red. It was a really good car. And it never broke down on him or anything. And here's from, you guys could probably tell me, I forget how you pronounce this, I forget this show, the Japanese show that this is from. I wish they would make the Porsche 930 Turbo, and that would be cool in that series. I forget, it's called Midnight Wagon. I forget what it is. You guys probably know more than I do about it. So there's those. Why I have 3 of those, I'm not sure. 2 of the 70 Toyota Celicas. I remember these when I was a kid, not exactly from 1970s, but I remember the early ones from the late 70s, early 80s. I always thought that was a cool one, and Hot Wheels did a really, really nice job on those. Can't go wrong with that one. Close the door. My daughter's watching TV and makes a lot of noise. We have this Mazda race car and the Hyundai Genesis Coupe. So I'm trying to show those a little closer. And this one, I have to say the Hyundai Genesis Coupe one, I don't care for the graphics on it. I don't know, maybe you guys would know, did they make other colors in that? I have no idea, but You don't see that in the store very often, and same with this Mazda. I don't remember this one in the store very often. Looks really cool though. This one, once again, one of the very first exotic cars, a 2000 GT Toyota. I could swear I have other color combinations in this here, and I thought I had a Super Treasure Hunt in it, but I guess I don't because I can't find it. The Super Treasure Hunt, I believe, is a burgundy color. Very nice. I always wanted a white one of those. Not a real one. I mean, that would be nice, but I don't know whatever happened to the other ones. We'll grab all the 90 NSXs in one chunk. I'm a huge NSX fan, and I do want the Super Treasure Hunt in this. At some point in time, I will probably buck up and get one off of eBay. In the Night Burner series yellow, I do want to detail this up. I'm going to take the tampo off, and I'm going to do them as a twin, so it'll be the 2017 NSX along with the 90 in yellow when I get time. So that is in the queue. And as a side note, there was a white one of these in my neighbor's driveway the other night, and they're pretty freaking cool looking. And there's a guy that drives a bright blue one around town here. I don't know how many people have $180,000 or whatever to spend, but it's crazy. But they are neat looking. And then I finally did find the Race Day Series NSX. Oops, I found both of them. It was at Walgreens. So for whatever reason, my Walgreens gets these Car Culture Series, and I guess because you can get them in the small, they come in the handy dandy small packs. So it's easier for the store, I think, to manhandle the little boxes. The Matchbox's new Miata, which they did a great job on. I think, did I show that earlier? I feel like I showed that earlier. I guess I did show it earlier, yeah. So I have two of those, never mind, sorry about that. The Fairlady 2000 in both color combinations. If they have more, let me know, but as far as I know, that's the two that Hot Wheels offered in 17. Toyota Tundra, or the off-road truck. I don't know if it's a Tundra or not, but the red. And they do have, there's Super Treasure Hunt in this, and there's another color that they offered, which I don't have. And FJ40 Land Cruiser with the hardtop on it from Matchbox from a few years ago. Toyota Tacoma from Matchbox. This one sold really, really well for them. I do have a detailed video up of me doing one of these up. It's an earlier video, so might not be as what you guys would expect, but it was when I was kind of getting back into detail on cars. Here you have two Subaru Brats. I remember these when they were new, and I remember kids had them used in high school, and they'd ride around. They had the rear seat, they had seats in the back, and you could look out, which is pretty illegal now, I believe, to ride around in the back of a pickup truck in most cities. But I remember them when I was a kid or younger. Datsun 620. I have just found the satin black one the other night, and then I have the orange one. And then I do have the tan one, which I do want to detail up and do some trick out the tan one, which is in the 10 car pack. Okay, and here we have an Acura concept, like a supercar. That's from 2005. That's pretty wild. Mitsubishi Double Shots concept car. And that's from 2010. This I included in my JDM box just because I'm not sure. It looks to me like it's supposed to be an Eclipse, but it's like a tuner car. It's the fantasy car, but it always looked to me like it was supposed to be an Eclipse or something. Nissan Z from 2002. Another one of the Super Tsunamis. Which, yeah, I have it included in here because, like I said before, it always reminded me of a Toyota Supra. It looks just like it to me. Hyundai Tiburon. These are 2002. Hyundai Spider Concept. That's pretty neat. (2001) Toyota Celica. Not really my taste, but you still see ones running around look just like out on the street. The kind of the Wings West stuff on. Here we have a 99 Isuzu Via Cross, which I actually seen these on the road a couple months back. They are extremely rare now, I would assume. You just don't see them. Unique, to say the least. And these are older. The Toyota MR2, which was the rally one, which is dated 91. It's pretty cool. And the Pikes Peak Celica and the Pikes Peak Tacoma, both from 98. It's funny you see KB Toys. I love that place. That was always a pretty good place to go to get toys discounted. So that's it. That's all my JDM stuff that I can find for now. And I thought I had more, so I'm sorry if it disappointed anyone. You guys let me know what you'd like to see me, if you'd like to see me detail up any of those cars or do something to them. The Civic Type R, I'm pretty sure that is next in the queue. And that's it. That's all that I can find so far. And if I find more, I'll do an addendum to this video. So until next time, see you guys later. All right, bye now.